talking about the human dimension, that probably touches on another topic. We all know how the importance of data is growing by the second. We also know that data scientists can be seen as geniuses or evil, depending on the usage of the data. And we also know that as citizens, a lot of us are concerned with privacy. We're concerned with what's going to be done to our data. Frankly, sometimes probably not even enough concern. And so you've got this tug of war between this almost unlimited value that can be derived from data, and on the other hand, the democratization of the usage of that data and the privacy that are, concerns that are raised for every one of us, including data scientists, about what's happening to the data. What do you think organizations should be doing to take all of this into consideration?
There's been a shift in the industry in the last couple of years in response to this. Historically in the past, we as an organization owned your data. If you notice, in the last couple of years, applications are now asking you to opt in. You have to now choose to opt in to share your data or to allow us to use your data in certain cases. So I think the whole world is starting to become much more aware that data is no longer just owned by the company. It is actually owned by the citizen. They are the true steward of their data, and they have to provide consent. More and more of the privacy laws that says, if I did not give you consent to use my data outside of normal business that I've opted in, right, because I'm paying you for a service, if you transfer my data across the border without my consent, you are now in violation of my privacy.
Do you see a world where eventually, we know that today corporations are responsible and need to understand where the data resides and who's touching it and so forth. But do you see a world where potentially us as individual users would become so concerned by where our data is and what's being done to it that there'll be a need for solutions for us to manage, that data, just like, we have solutions to manage our money?
Honestly, I do. I think those of us who sit in the United States, we have some of the least restrictive privacy laws. As soon as we step out and I talk to my counterparts in Europe or other locations, especially Asia or Latin America, they've already made the change, Henri. The people own their data. They have the right to ask it to be erased. They have the right to validate that the data collected on them was even correct. They have the right to even ask you to delete it. We're already moving in that direction, but we don't have the right tools in place to truly support the data citizen in all of their rights in terms of where is my data within an organization, my right for deletion, my right to correct, my right to understand how you're using it. So I think it's already started.